YS4L Gaming. Why would you settle for less?
Hey, what is going on? It is your boy YS4L Gaming, and I'm coming to y'all for the first time, giving my opinions and my thoughts on Madden 18, and if it's gonna be trash or not. Now, starting this off, I want to have a look back at Madden 17. Now, Madden 17, I bought the game, I installed the game, and I'll say about 8 hours later, I uninstalled the game and basically never played it again. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I played Madden 17, after hearing the I watched hella YouTube because I was debating on if I should buy it or not. So I was watching hella YouTubers, hella developers that was doing all these interviews, and how they talking about how Madden is going, improving, and it's just gonna take little steps towards improvement. When I seen Madden 17, that shit didn't improve to me. Not one bit. Now they improved graphically, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say graphically, really they improved. Like the players models, they look smoother, the jerseys look better. But as far as the player models, like the player models are the same. They've been the same. Like these niggas, they move the same, except for the juke move in Madden 17. That shit was the worst that I've ever seen. Like you couldn't even use a juke or a spin in Madden 17. Like that shit was so damn slow and so retarded. Like that, it just didn't even, I don't know, bro. But Madden 17, I installed it. When I threw a pass, either one or three things happened. I threw a pass, nigga was wide open, he caught it. I threw a pass, the defender was burnt, he glitches up to my wide receiver, breaks up the pass, or catches the pick. Or deflects the pass. I throw a pass, the defender tips the ball, and the ball stays in the air for forever, it seems like. Like a nigga can run from the other side of the field and catch these balls. Like it, no homo. Now anyway, shit, pause, nigga. But anyways, yeah, they can run from the other side of the field and catch a pick. Like the shit was absolutely insane. Like it was so crazy because I remember them saying, "Oh, we got real ball physics." But I'm thinking while I'm playing this, like, what ball physics do they got? Like it cannot be ball physics. Like these have to be balloon physics. Like they should have just put on the damn whatever you call the shit. What is the shit called, man? The damn features. They should have put real balloon physics, because the damn ball stays in the air like it's a damn balloon. Like it just don't even make sense, bro. Like I have never seen a football stay in the air that long. It just, I don't know. But anyway, man, these are three of the main reasons. Now there's plenty more other reasons that Madden 17 was just atrocious. When I ran the ball, first off, that was just passing. I can name off three things right now with the running. When I ran the ball, if there was a hole and I touched the damn offensive lineman, my nigga would not, move his body to get around the offensive lineman at all. These niggas have zero awareness. They'll just run into the offensive lineman and just fucking like do this damn stutter step and just fall down, or to somebody tackle them or some shit. Also, when you run the ball, when I played an online match, when the nigga was running, like when I was playing, everybody was picking Todd Gurley, and they was doing the same play. Like they was running to the outside, doing the outside pitch. You could not stop that shit no matter what play you pick. You could not stop it, because the cut moves in Madden 17 was so smooth and sharp. Like when they ran to the outside and then cut up field, it was a wrap. Like you might as well hang this shit up, because you just got your ass burned for 7. You might as well go ahead and get ready to receive the ball, and as soon as you see that damn pitch play about to happen, boy, it is a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But I hope they fix that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, I ain't played since the shit first came out. You know what I'm saying? I still play Madden 16 because me personally, I believe that was a better game as far as gameplay. Like the ball didn't stay in the air forever. You know what I'm saying? And also like the little tackle X button shit. Like I'm not with that shit. I'm not with playing a mini game inside of a real game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with tapping the X button. I'm not with pressing Y for damn aggressive catch. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like I don't know, bro. If they gonna do that, this is how I feel, bro. First of all, if you gonna have aggressive catch, rack catch, and what's the other catch? Possession catch. Then you should have certain niggas that can only do those catches. It makes no sense if I have somebody who's a 64 overall that can do all of those catches just because I pressed the button. He's a 64 overall. I can do an aggressive catch and snag on Champ Bailey or whoever the top. Aqib Talib, I think that's who they top cornerback is in Madden 18. Which if that's true, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a WTF, boy. That shit just don't even that's a murder. Off rip. That is a murder. But you know what I'm saying? But if you gonna put those catches in the game, I just feel like that you should have only certain players that should be able to do those catches. And the same thing I feel with the hit stick. I definitely feel this. I've been feeling this way with the hit stick since the shit first came out, man, 2005. I was like, how the hell can everybody in the NFL do a hit stick? You can do a damn hit stick with the punter. Like, the hit stick is the most overpowered mechanic in this damn game. Like, and I barely, like, out of all the YouTubes I watched, bro, I barely heard anybody talk about this damn hit stick. Like the shit is so overpowered. Like if you can do it with everybody in the game, and the hit stick trumps the truck stick like that 90% of the time. Like if somebody do a hit stick and you do a truck stick at the same time, you lost that battle 90% of the time. Like you are not trucking this nigga, no matter who he did the hit stick with, and no matter who you did the truck stick with, you're gonna lose that battle. But you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things. Like if they gonna put these things in the game, it should be certain players that should be able to do them. Like I shouldn't be seeing Jacob Lacey, the cornerback from the Colts, hit sticking nobody. You know what I'm saying? Now if they put a little a badge or something, like some type of characteristic on certain players, that's another thing. Madden ain't got everybody plays the same. That's why when they come out with the ratings, I don't get how people even get excited about this shit. Like it does not matter like what they ratings are. It just don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can hit stick with everybody, if you can aggressive catch with everybody, if you got the fastest receiver, it don't matter. If you got the fastest receiver, it is a wrap, period. If you got a 96 speed, because I ain't even gonna say that but they didn't put everybody's speed down where everybody's a little bit slower. But it really don't matter, because if you get somebody with a 96 speed, it don't matter what his route running is on. It don't matter what his catching is on. It don't matter what his awareness is on. It don't matter what his agility is on. If he is the fastest player on the field as far as, a receiver or a defensive back, it is a wrap for your ass. Your defensive back will get burnt. He will snag on him. And you will be feeling very shitty, because you will be like, why did I pick the damn Seahawks? This nigga, Richard Sherman can't keep up with this damn 53 overall, and you will end up scratching your head multiple times, as I have. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that Madden 18 is nothing like 17 when it comes to stuff like that. Like I'm not trying to see. I don't care what his speed is on. He can just be a fast player. Maybe he can be on kick or punt returns. You know what I'm saying? Like if his speed dictates, like you can see that in the NFL. It's plenty of fast players in the NFL, but they don't have no football skill. You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't put a fast player on in the NFL and think he's gonna be as dominant as he is in Madden. Like that's insane. Like I hear nobody talk about the hit stick. I do hear people talking about the speed, like the speed rating is all that really matters in Madden. You know, and it's been that way for years. They need to absolutely change that. I don't care if they put everybody's speed to 23. If you get a 33 speed nigga, he's gonna be the most dominant player on that damn game. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter what they do as far as putting everybody's speed down. They need to do something to change how dominant players are with speed. You know what I'm saying? Now if you got a fast player that can actually catch, that's a different story. Or you got a fast player that can actually run routes, that's a different story. But if you just got a fast player they got 50 something catching, they got 30 something route running, it should be nowhere in hell he should ever be open, period. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as he make that slow ass cut move to cut inside, or do, matter of fact, as soon as he do anything, if I press this receiver, he should be able to go nowhere, period. You know what I'm saying? Like that's simple, bro. That's just simple. Like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we going back to Madden 17. Yeah, the running was absolutely trash. You know, that shit was garbage. You know, the passing, that was trash too. And you know why it was trash? Because niggas is glitching, like I said earlier, niggas is glitching into your receiver. The ball is staying in the air for 33 minutes. I mean, that's stupid, bro. Like, and then they saying they making the game better, and it's like, but it's like and this is the way I feel. It's like, are they really working hard on this game? Like, because I watch YouTube and they say, yeah, they working hard on the game, but it's like, are they really working hard? Like, if I see a damn long shot trailer, that shit piss me off. Like, why the fuck are they putting in a damn cinematic story mode, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And the gameplay in the game is broke, bro. I don't want to see no story mode until y'all put out a decent game in the first place. Like, I haven't seen a decent Madden game. Bro, what's the last decent Madden game? I don't even fucking remember. That's crazy. I'll say, like, Madden 2005 was a solid Madden game. Madden 2005, 2006, those were solid Madden games. Yeah, they had things wrong with them, but those were solid Madden games. I believe the trajectory on the passes was good, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't throw line drive passes on every bullet pass that you threw. Like, if your damn receiver was 20 yards, this nigga do a hitch route and damn 15 yards downfield, and your outside linebacker is like 10 yards off of him, and you throw a bullet pass, he would in some of these Maddens, you know, he would throw a line drive instead of he wouldn't put no arc on the ball. Like, it'd just be straight down the field. Like, it'd just go in a straight line down the field. Your linebacker like 10 yards off the receiver, and it's a pick every time. Like, in some of these Maddens, and it's hard to even pinpoint the Maddens where this happened at, because in some Maddens, they had a pass trajectory in the game, and then, like, I think it was Madden 2009, the pass trajectory is taken out. And then in Madden 2012, they'll put it back in, and then in 6, you know, it just goes back and forth. Like, they'll take something out, they'll put it back in, they'll take something out, and they'll put it back in. And that's the story of Madden. It's like they really have no new gameplay features. Like, one of their gameplay features is arcade and simulation mode and competitive mode. Since when did game modes become game features? That's what I want to know. Since when did a game mode become a game feature? Because I'm trying to think back since since I mean, and then it's funny because the only thing you can't even compare Madden to no other football game, really, unless you go like 15 years back. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing you can really compare Madden to is 2K basketball, because 2K has damn near wiped the floor with live. Like, live is damn near nonchalant, even though they trying to make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? But if if the only thing you basically compare this to is 2K, and I've never seen 2K sit there and say, oh, this year this is a game feature, we got simulation this year and we got arcade. That shit is just automatically in the game. You know what I'm saying? How are you bringing that out like this is something to hooray about? You know what I'm saying? That shit should have been in the game. Just like last year, they brought out, oh, we got arm sleeves and cleats, and who cares, bruh? I don't give a damn about no arm sleeves and no damn cleats. If niggas is glitching into my receivers, them cleats ain't help my receiver motherfucking not get glitched into. You know what I'm saying? Like, the damn arm sleeve ain't do a damn thing when my nigga out here getting his shit tipped, nigga, 30 feet in the air, and a damn cornerback coming from the other side of the field, nigga, just picking that bitch off. Like, that shit don't even make no sense. And I guess cause they offense is so overpowered in Madden, they gotta do some stupid cheese to try to make it even. So they like, alright, we got niggas dropping wide open picks. We got the offense, like, they can just do whatever, bro. It's a wrap. Like, your cornerbacks can't guard the receivers. You know what I'm saying? And when they get burnt, they glitch them back into the receivers. You know what I'm saying? They glitch them back into the receivers, even if they burnt, you know, just to do a deflection. Like, that's enough. Like, in Madden, you get no interception attempts. You get no deflection attempts. It's all animation. Like, if your dude is burnt, it's how it should be. If your dude is burnt and you click on the cornerback to try to make a play on the ball, and you click a deflection button or you click an interception button, your nigga should go for that deflection or interception. It shouldn't just be like, I done did it so many times where I think I'm in range to deflect the ball, but my nigga's a little burnt. You know what I'm saying? And I'll push the deflection button, and the nigga won't do nothing. He won't even attempt to jump for he won't do shit. He'll just keep running. Like, what the fuck? Like, if it's not an animation, they can't do shit like that. They need to fix that, bro. I'm not trying to see that shit. Like, no, bro. And I heard they taking off the ball hawk, which is a good thing, bro, because that shit is just absolutely trash, bro. Like, who are they catering this game to? Like, they catering this shit to 5-year-olds, bro. Like, bro, it's grown ass man playing this game. They don't need all this extra help, man. Like, what are they doing? Like, then they got the pursuit angle shit. Like, why do they have the pursuit angle shit on there? You know the pursuit angles on this game is broke. Like, if the computer can't even pursue you right, then how the hell they gonna put a pursuit angle on your nigga? And everybody, like, it ain't no way in hell the computer gonna be able to do pursuit angles better than the damn human, cause nigga, every human I know how to fucking automatically, like, they brain knows how to automatically, you know, register and process, okay, the nigga's running this way, it looks like he's going this fast. Now, sometimes where niggas going a little bit faster than what you think, like if you playing in a real game, I'm sure this happened to plenty of people that play real football in real life, you know what I'm saying? But plenty of times where you looking at the dude and it looks like he's going a certain speed, you know what I'm saying? And then your brain processes everything. It's in a split second. You like, all right, I need to take this angle. And then the nigga's going a little bit faster than what you think he is, so he end up in front of you based on the angle you took. But in Madden, bruh, it don't matter. Like, they had the fastest cornerback take the most fucked up pursuit angle that I ever seen, bruh. Like, the nigga would, the nigga would be on the other side of the field and damn near run straight across the field. He would not take no angle. And if he do take an angle, and that's another thing, like, they'll start a pursuit angle, and if you do any type of juke or anything, like, it fucks their whole computer process up. Like, they will fuck their whole angle up, and it's crazy. But I don't know, man. I just hope Madden 18, you know, I hope this damn quarterback mechanics don't have everybody throwing like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Like, that just wouldn't even make any sense at all. You know what I'm saying? That's just simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, every quarterback don't throw like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? Most of the quarterbacks in the NFL, nigga, is about one interception away from being out the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the hell, like, what this target passing is. I hope it's not OP. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I want to see competitive gameplay in Madden. I want to see good gameplay. I want to see if you pick the right play, that you get rewarded for picking the right play. You know what I'm saying? Even if, because me, I'm a simulation football player, so I like when niggas drop passes. I like when niggas get injured. You know what I'm saying? I like these are things that keep it exciting, because you can rely on your stick skills more than just just going out there and just playing arcade style where everybody catching everything. You know what I'm saying? But I like simulation play. But if I swear, if I see because I think they got like damn near everybody the same rating this year as far as wide receivers go. I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere, but I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know how it's what they say, 60 or 80. Y'all can tell me in the comment section, but they said 60 or 80 receivers is an 80 overall and above. So you telling me it's 60 or 80 receivers in the NFL that are like damn near, because when you think about it, like, man, if you got an 80 receiver, you damn near got a pretty damn good receiver, because it's usually not that many receivers that are 80 and above in Madden. So you telling me, like, maybe I'm looking at this shit wrong, but you telling me that a lot of fucking receivers, like, you talking about damn near every team has 2 receivers 80 and above. Every team. The Browns, the Colts, which the Colts got one receiver at least, and that nigga's a beast. But I mean, everybody got 2 receivers that's 80 and above. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into this shit wrong. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing it wrong. But that shit just sound absolutely bozo to me. That shit sound crazy as fuck. Like, that shit don't even sound right. But you know what I'm saying? But hopefully this game is hopefully they put some effort into the gameplay. Hopefully they do all they need to do to make the gameplay as decent and as playable as possible. Because Madden 17 was absolutely not playable for me. I could not play that game. Madden 16, I still played it today, but it's a pretty, I ain't even gonna say it's a pretty good game. It's at least playable, because you don't have the ball floating in the air. You don't have, the damn little mini game where you press X when somebody tackles you. Like, that's stupid too. Like, what is that? Like, that's how you know, like, what ratings matter in this game besides speed? Because why would I have to press X when if it gets into an animation like that, the strongest player should win? Like, you see what I'm saying? And that's how it should be in simulation mode. I can understand the arcade mode, maybe you want to have like a little mini game like that where you press X, but in simulation mode where stats are supposed to matter, whoever has the highest strength, or whoever can truck higher, or whoever has the highest tackling, however they want to do those algorithms, or whatever the fuck you call that shit, however they want to add that shit up, you know what I'm saying? That should be who wins that battle, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to press X in the middle and see who press X faster, you know what I'm saying? That's not why I'm playing Madden. I'm not, if I want to go play a little mini game, I'll go play Candy Crush or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But what else? Yeah, man. I just hope, like I said, man, I just hope that Madden 18 is good. I don't want to criticize it. I will be putting Madden 18 on my channel, to just to give people, just so they can see the gameplay, they can decide whether they like it or not, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not one of the dudes like, oh, Madden is gonna be trash this year. All I can do is look from the past years and then see what they've been telling us those past years, and then see what they telling us now. Now this year is different because they not showing us no gameplay, and the gameplay that we got that's floating around on YouTube, you really can't see that shit that good. But you wasn't supposed to record none of that shit. Like, Madden didn't want none of that. Madden didn't want none of that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. This is kind of crazy, actually. You know what I'm saying? But I remember, like I was saying, like the player models, they basically the same. The gameplay, it feels the same as the older Maddens, like Madden 2005. It makes you want, like, what gameplay engine are they using? That's what I want to know, because the gameplay engine seems like it's not changing at all, and that goes for NBA Live too, because it seems like they players that whatever that gameplay engine is, they need to scrap that and just build the game from the bottom up, because I think they'll do much better. I think the gameplay would be much better. Now I'm not no computer wizard, and I don't know how that shit goes, but I'm pretty sure that if Madden, if EA Sports and if Madden would have thought about changing their game engine, when Xbox One and this new generation of consoles first came out, even if they first couple years would have been trash, I think they would have been much better now. But it seems like whatever gameplay engine they're using is hindering the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's hindering it. I'm not sure, because it seems like we run into the same problems every year, where the blockers can't block right. You know what I'm saying? Where the receivers is glitching, where the ball's not being thrown right. You know what I'm saying? Where the hit stick, anybody can just hit stick anybody. Weight don't matter, strength don't matter. All these other stats don't even matter. The only stat they might as well have on this game is damn speed. What other stat? The juke move. The truck stick really don't even matter, because that shit, if you, like I said, if you get hit stick, if you truck at the same time, you lost that battle, no matter who you got. You know what I'm saying? I know in 17 they made the stiff arm a little better, where you can actually stiff arm, because I know in 16, nigga, there is no stiff arm. You know what I'm saying? You're done. You try to stiff arm, you might as well. They can do a regular tackle, and you're done. No matter who you got, you can have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. You know what I'm saying? But waiting for Madden 18. Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna put it up on my channel. YS4L Gaming. And is Madden 18 gonna be trash this year? We'll have to wait and see. YS4L Gaming. I'm signing out. Peace.